Firstly, we make a Node.js Express server to connect the Flutter app so we can send server requests to the Node server. Secondly, we make a Flutter application to give requests to the server and display the result we got from the server. This whole process is shown in the progress graph over here. So let's start with the Node.js part. So firstly, some prerequisites which are obvious but important: Flutter and Node.js installed, obviously, and some basic knowledge of both so you can operate it out. And then now with that out of the way, so let's start with the main process. So that's npm init. It will ask you some basic question like what's the version, what's the name, and etc, like licensing etc, and based on that it will create a package.json. Now npm install, so it will install the necessary package like Morgan, corpse, passport, body parser, express, and others. I will show those pictures. You can see on the right hand side, will show all of that. So then let's create a server.js, and then we import necessary libraries like express, Morgan, body parser, and routes. So routes will give us a route to our API of our Node.js backend, and then we initialize our Express app with Express function which we imported from Express library. We then make two environments, one for development and one for production deployment. This is where Morgans come into play, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. So then we do basic configuration. All of that is on Express website also, and I will also show the link and the picture of how it looks like. And then we make a variable port which either uses environment defined route, like if we define a port that is defined in the environment, or we can use our own like 8080. So then we let the app listen, so it will listen for any of the connection to the server. Now coming into routes folder, which will we first create, then we will create index.js in it, and after that import express and its router function. Now we can define our get, post, put, update, delete functions in there like a basic REST API. Like on default path, like on the default one, you can see that is backslash, it will point to hello world. So that's our basic first page, home page, you can say. So we create another one, backslash API, which will return the text API written for the get request. Now we define node. We are using this router variable, and it should be exported with module.exports, because we import in node using require. So require will search for this variable which is router. Now we run the server using either the development server using npm run dev, or the production server using npm run production. Now coming to the Flutter application app part, we first import the HTTP package by going in pubspec.yaml and adding HTTP 0.13.2 as of recording of this video, but check pub.dev for future version updates. So next we go to main.dart, and we change the app title to backend Flutter, which is my personal preference. You can do whatever you want. Then in my home page class, we make a basic UI which has a column in the center which will display all the buttons to the different UI backend we will make. So like firstly we have Node.js, then we will have Django, then AWS etc. So the column will contain text button which will point to our backend for data retrieval on press. It navigate to node.dart because it's node server, so that's why I made it node.dart. So coming to node.dart now. So we create a stateful widget node containing the base URL of the node server, which has the URL, yeah, and we create a function get API and which retrieves data from node server using HTTP package we first imported and downloaded. If the function gives no error, we will see the text API in our application after data retrieval, or if the error is being done happened, then it will be fetching data field as it's in the try catch block. So yeah, that's it.